When you think of explosive arms and extreme strength, you think of one man, the legendary Arnold Schwarzenegger. From the Terminator to Conan the Barbarian, his body was a weapon all on its own. Although he's 77 years old, his physique is truly an example of how you can maintain yourself if you do the right training and never give it up. So, do you want to know the inside scoop of his workout routine? Then you better stick till the end, because today we will be revealing Arnold Schwarzenegger's training secrets as told by the man himself. Now let's get into it. Arnold Schwarzenegger's rise to stardom is as epic as his physique. By the age of 15, he found his passion, bodybuilding. They say if you have good inspirations, you can do wonders. And boy, is it true in Arnold's case. He was inspired by champions like Reg Park and hit the gym like a man possessed.
I think what perhaps happened to me about 15, 20 years ago is happening to you right now.
I know, it's an incredible thing.
The parallel is unbelievable.
Yeah, it's like a repetition,
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
And I think that's why I looked up to you so much right from the beginning.
He would train for hours every day because determination is key here, folks. At just 18, he joined the Austrian army but snuck away to compete in and win his first Mr. Europe contest in 1965. That's right, he was already collecting trophies. Shortly after, he moved to Munich to focus entirely on bodybuilding, training 6 hours a day in the gym. His hard work paid off when he moved to the US in 1968 to chase his dream of becoming Mr. Olympia, and the rest is history. He won the competition in 1970 and became the youngest ever Mr. Olympia at the age of 23. And guess what? Nobody's ever beaten that record to this day.
All right, enough philosophy.
So how did he do it? His training was insane. He would focus on massive amounts of volume, hitting each muscle group twice a week with countless sets and reps. He trained at Gold's Gym in Venice, California, under the guidance of legends like Joe Weider. Arnold held the Mr. Olympia title a record-breaking 7 times. His dedication and ability to push past limits made him a worldwide icon, not only in bodybuilding but also as an action movie star. Want to know the secret? He never gave up, always trained like a beast, and went harder than anyone else in the game. From working out 5 to 6 hours a day in his prime, doing 30 sets for shoulders to working out 1.5 hours today and doing 15 sets. He may have reduced the training time, but it's perfect for his age and body needs. He's had several surgical procedures like heart, shoulder, and knee surgeries and had to bring that tough exercise routine down a notch. Now he does therapy training along with his age-appropriate workout, which is lighter but correct exercises that help him stay and feel young. He trains regularly at the Gold's Gym in Venice Beach, California, where he's been training for a very long time. He calls it his mecca of bodybuilding. And that won't be wrong because this space speaks strength. There is a next-level energy that flows through it and makes you want to train as hard as you can. Currently, Arnold focuses on maintaining strength, mobility, and overall health. He works out daily, doing weightlifting and cardio, and he's big on cycling around his neighborhood in Los Angeles. He works with trainers who focus on injury prevention, flexibility, and maintaining his iconic form. So, what is the one thing you can take away from Arnold? Well, according to him, you don't have to think. And people do that a lot. He says that the only reason why someone doesn't want to go to the gym is that they were thinking. He doesn't do that when he gets up. He feeds his pet animals in the morning. He's got a horse, a pig, a donkey, and some dogs, and right after, he cycles down to his gym to train. No thinking is required. It's only when he has trained for the day that he does his breakfast, and then he can think. According to him, training the body also has positive effects on the brain. You immediately gain a positive outlook on the day and life itself. And you have to agree, folks, it's all true. Along with cutthroat training, he's big on having the best diet too. So, what does he eat to build all of that muscle? Well, Arnold's diet is all about balance and smart choices, both in his bodybuilding days and now. He's a vegetarian as of now, but back in the day, he was a big fan of protein. He abided by the rule that for every pound of body weight, needed 1 gram of protein. He would eat 5 to 6 meals a day to keep that muscle mass. His meals are protein-packed, and he's all about adding healthy fats from nuts and seeds. But that doesn't mean that you gotta starve that heart of yours. He enjoys a cheeky cheat meal on Sundays and chows down an occasional cheeseburger with fries and even pizza. And that's about it for the eating part. What about his actual workout? Now let's break that down. He comes to the gym every morning and does 25 to 30 sets in half an hour, focusing on his arm and shoulders. Arm circuit. The most striking part of Arnold Schwarzenegger's body has always been his popping arms. Those big, muscular arms have done some pretty hard work to be like they used to be. But now, as his elbows are a bit vulnerable, he does careful but effective exercises which are designed to carve out muscle definition. He starts with the machine preacher curl, focusing on isolating the biceps. It kicks off with one set of 30 reps. This is to fully engage the muscle and prep it for the intense sets ahead. After the warm-up set, he goes for 4 sets of 10 to 12 reps, pushing his biceps to exhaustion. Next, he dives into the machine dip, which hits the triceps hard. He follows the same pattern here. One set of 30 reps to ignite the triceps, then another 4 sets of 10 to 12 reps for maximum growth. This routine gives both the front and back of his arms equal attention, leading to a perfectly balanced and powerful look. Arnold's training philosophy is about consistency and targeting every muscle with precision. And this circuit is a classic example of how he builds those legendary arms. Shoulder circuit. Now, to concentrate on those boulder-like shoulders, he focuses on the front press by doing the overhead press. For this exercise, Arnold pushes through 5 sets of 10 to 12 reps. This is a powerhouse move that targets the deltoids, helping to develop overall shoulder strength and size. The overhead press hits the front, side, and rear deltoid muscles, giving that full, rounded look that Schwarzenegger is famous for. By using moderate to heavy weights and sticking to the rep range, builds both muscle mass and stability, making the shoulders pop. This circuit is a staple in his routine for a reason. For the machine lateral raise, Arnold completes 5 sets of 10 to 12 reps to specifically target the side delts. This isolates the shoulder muscles, creating that wide-shouldered look. And then for machine rear delt fly, he also goes for 5 sets of 10 to 12 reps, focusing on the rear delts, which balances shoulder development and ensures a full, rounded shape. These moves are all about sculpting those 3D shoulders. One thing to note is that he likes to end each set with a 5-second iso hold squeeze. It's like a slow-motion finish to a killer set. That's how the powerful Arnold Schwarzenegger trains every day. This session covers his front, the side, and the rear deltoid area. And if you follow this routine in your local gym, you can be like him too. Watch the next video showing on the screen if you want to see more.